Can versus could. Learn the difference. People often use can and could interchangeably, even though the words have slightly different meanings. Luckily, the rules about when to use can versus could are pretty straightforward. Both are modal verbs used to express ability or possibility. They can also be used to ask for permission. When you're talking about the possibility of something happening in the future, use can if something is very likely to happen. Could, on the other hand, should be used for things that have an equal chance of not happening. When you're referring to someone's ability to do something, use can in present tense scenarios and could in past tense situations. Avoid making a grammatical blunder by reading our piece on the differences between can versus could. What's the difference between can and could? Unlike some other commonly confused words, such as to versus for, can and could have only two main differences, tense and likelihood. Can is the present tense modal verb used to express someone's ability. I can book that appointment for you right now if you'd like. Could is the past tense modal verb used to express someone's ability. Harpreet could have pitched a perfect game if his manager had kept him in. Both verbs can also be used to express the likelihood of something happening in the future tense, which is when most people often confuse the two. Can is used to describe scenarios that are more likely than not to happen, while could is used for scenarios that are less probable. You can get an upset stomach from eating too many habaneros. I really think Steve could win this season of the Great British Baking Show. Read more. There are similar rules for was versus were. There is a third difference between the two when it comes to asking permission, though this is more of a colloquial difference than a grammatical one. Can is often seen as more casual, while could is read as more polite and formal. Can we get ice cream after tacos? Could you reach the box on the top shelf for me, please? Using can in a sentence. There are 3 times you can use can in a sentence, and the first is this exact sentence. Can expresses someone's ability to do something, so use it when you want to say that someone is able to do something right now. When referring to the possibility of something happening, can should be used if there's a good chance that it will happen. You should also know that can is seen as an informal way of asking permission. Using could in a sentence. Use could if you're describing someone's ability in the past tense. Consider could a realist when it comes to possibilities. Something might happen, but it also might not. Could is seen as more formal when asking for permission.